Hey y'all, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alyssa and in today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be testing out the Morphe 18S Sunset Beats eyeshadow palette. Here's a close-up of the palette that you can get an idea of the colors. So as you can see, it's like really warm. I just love warm eyeshadow palettes, especially pink and golden, and this literally has like all of my favorite shades in it. This palette caught my eye, so I thought I'd try it out. I actually decided that in today's video I'm going to be only using my Morphe brushes. Oh, that's not a Morphe brush. So yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll be putting the names of the brushes that I'm using on the screen. Obviously they all have like different purposes and whatnot, but I just really like these brushes and they're affordable. And I know sometimes when you go to Ulta or Morphe's website, if you're looking at the Morphe brushes, it can be overwhelming because there's like so many. So these are the ones I've tested out that I really like that I thought I would share. So I'm gonna start pretty much how I start every eyeshadow look. I know it's super repetitive, but I like to take a transition shade, just like a super neutral brown, and put it in my crease as a transition shade. And also I pretty much always use this brush. It's the Morphe M533 and I pretty much always use this for the first shadow that I put down because it's super fluffy, covers a lot of space, so it's just kind of like really quick and easy. I'm going to be taking this shade called Landscape. It's just like pretty deep transition shade, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my brush in there and then really tap it off. Oh my god, I forgot to prime my eyes. I'm going to go ahead and use this Morphe eyelid primer. Okay, so now I'm going to take, what is it called? Landscape. Like I said, I'm going to dip in and tap it off. And I'm not really applying that much pressure because I don't need it to be that precise. Okay, so this is perfect. It's like barely there, but that's how I want it. Just adds a little bit of definition. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little bit more to this side to even it out. It's fine because I want an overall deeper look. Okay, I'm getting carried away. Okay, well I'm going to take this like pale tan shade. What is this called? It's called Daybreak. And I'm gonna use it to kind of soften up the edges. Normally I do this later, but we're just gonna go ahead and do it now. Because like I said, I got like really carried away with that initial shade. So this will just kind of soften it a little bit. Okay, time to move on. Okay, so now I'm going to start working in this mauve shade, which is called Maroon Island. And I actually want to use this brush. It's an M503. I'm going to use it to get this mauve shade in there. So I'm focusing this on the outer corner. Oh, I really like that. Wow, it's also really pigmented. Not really applying any pressure, and I did tap off my brush, and it's really pigmented, which really impresses me because Morphe can kind of be hit or miss with their shadows. Some of them are really pigmented and some of them don't show up or they blend to nothingness. So I'm really impressed with this. You know, I should probably zoom in. Sorry about that. Also, there's no fallout. I'm really impressed with this so far. Like I said, you never really know what you're gonna get with Morphe, so this video could have gone either way. Well, it's not over yet, so I shouldn't speak so soon. So I'm gonna take this shade called Bronze Moment, and I'm gonna put that on the outer corner just a little tiny bit. I think I might use my finger for this. Yeah, I'm just gonna use my finger. Now I'm going to use a Morphe M167. This is just a flat lid brush. And I'm going to take the shade, let's find out what it's called, Pick Perfect, which is a really pretty purple. And I am going to spray my brush. I don't know if there will be fallout. We haven't had that yet, but I'm not trying to risk it, you know? And anytime you're packing on a shade and it's pigmented, you risk there being fallout. So let's just go ahead and spray it. Spray the brush with some MAC Fix Plus. You know, I should probably use the mirror in this palette. It's actually really nice. Okay. Okay, wow. just a little bit of fallout, but I can just take my beauty sponge and wow, yep, comes right off. Looks so good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do liner and false lashes off camera, and then we'll be back to finish up the eyes. Okay, so I'm back, and I actually decided to not use false lashes because I like my real lashes better. I was having a good lash day. I just used the KKW Beauty mascara. So I put on my mascara, and then I was like, oh my god, I forgot to put on liner. So I just quickly like went back in with this Il Makiage liner and just did like a really thin line on my upper lash line, which I actually think it looks good because it doesn't like overpower the eyeshadow. So yeah, anyway, so now we're going to finish up the eyes, and I'm super excited. First, I want to get something on the lower lash line. So this brush is the Morphe M508, and obviously you can see it's perfect for getting up against the lower lash line. I don't know what shade I want. Okay, I think I want this like mauve shade, this like matte mauve shade. Okay, so now I'm going to take this brush, which is a Morphe brush that I just got in like a kit, like a, I don't know, just like a Morphe brushes kit. And then I'm going to put a little bit of that like deeper brown and run that on the lower lash line as well. Okay, now we're going to do the inner corner, and I love this inner corner brush. It's the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH39, and it's just like so rounded and so perfect for the inner corner. All of the other brushes that I have for the inner corner are like pointy, and this one is just rounder and covers more space, and I really like it. And I don't know which shade I want to put in the inner corner. I guess we'll do this one. It's like the lightest, brightest shade because I don't really want to turn this into like a gold. It's called Moonrise. So I just kind of swirl the brush in there, and I am going to wet the brush. Then I'm going to also use that shade as a brow bone highlight. And again, this is another brush that is in like a Morphe kit, and I'm going to wet the brush again. Now I'm going to set my makeup using this Morphe X Jeffree Star Set and Refresh Mist. Okay, now for lips, I'm going to be using this Morphe Cream Lipstick, and the shade is a Rebound. And I am going to add a little bit of gloss. This is a Morphe lip gloss in the shade Boho. It's like a really pale pink. So I'm only going to put it like in the center, and I'm only going to do a tiny bit. And we're done with this makeup look. I am obsessed with how this eyeshadow turned out. That wraps up today's video. I really enjoyed all of the shades that I tried out. Palette definitely really impressed me, as I mentioned a few times as I was doing my makeup. My personal experience with Morphe palettes is that you don't know what you're gonna get. Some of the shades are really patchy or they don't show up. Some of them are really amazing. So yeah, those are my feelings on it. I do recommend this palette. I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this. I personally love pink purpley eyeshadow looks, so I also hope that me sharing the Morphe brushes that I use was helpful. I'll link the palette as well as the brushes in the description, so make sure to check it out down there. And yeah, that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!